Hello there, and welcome to another The Hunter Classic gameplay video, or more accurately, most likely my last The Hunter Classic gameplay video. My name is Wimp, and I have taken the decision to end my The Hunter Classic content on YouTube. And I've done this for a few reasons, I'm sorry to say. So the first and least important reason is that I've noticed the viewers declining since roughly the Halloween debacle, when they postponed it to their next week, and then they postponed it to the fortnight later, and then they postponed it to before Christmas, and they postponed it to the New Year, then they postponed it to February or whenever it was. And I've noticed since then people are watching my videos less, and those who are watching my videos are watching less of it. I'm guessing they're watching the first bit to see what the video is about and then thinking not interested and going, which is obviously fine. Now, I say that's the least important because I'm not particularly worried about viewer numbers. I'm lucky in my situation that I don't rely on YouTube to bring in an income. So as far as I'm concerned, as many or as few people can watch my content as they want. And I'm grateful for those who do, but I'm not going to chase the views because I don't need to earn an income from it. So not only have I noticed my viewers are declining, I compared my viewers to other YouTubers. True Hunter was one of them, and I've noticed that his viewers are coming down. I mean, they're roughly on par with mine, whereas before it was like 2 or 3 times. I think I might be wrong about that, but whatever. So either way, other people's views are coming down, and I'm guessing I've also noticed that the players are coming down since that whole Halloween debacle, using the Steam statistics thing to show how many people are playing. And yeah, I'm guessing as people have gotten annoyed at the game because of the various things. So I might be wrong, but I think there was no there was no Valentine's Day event, and I know for a fact there was no April Fool's Day event because I was hoping to get a chance for some more blacktail bucks, but that didn't happen. And it seems that people have stopped playing, and as people have stopped playing, they also have stopped watching the content creators for the game they've stopped playing, for the Hunter, which, to be honest, makes sense. The second reason is that I'm running out of stuff to do. I have a text file with ideas for upcoming videos, and the only things left in it now are another randomly generated mission video and another pistols only on one of the reserves video. Whoops, didn't mean to move my mouse. So I'm running out of stuff to do, and the third reason, moan time with Wimp. I'm getting really tired of the game. I'm sorry, but I am. I'm just getting so sick and tired of getting simple tasks like kill a coyote or spot an elk bull, and then walking for hours trying to find one because there isn't one anywhere. I'm getting tired of missions requiring you to kill something over a certain score, fallow deer, and it taking months to do so. I'm getting tired of the game moving where things spawn. So fallow deer again, they would on the mission before, they were always spawning. Oh, hello, geese. They were spawning up in the north. Then when it came to that mission and I was going up to the north, they weren't there anymore. It's like, why? So I have said either in that video or in another video since that I think maybe the game is programmed to simulate the fact that our presence in an area causes animals to leave the area in subsequent hunts. The problem with that is that there is no... as far as I know, not only has the game developers not told us that that's the case, I'm pretty sure that at some point in the past they have said that that isn't the case. So, and of course there are other examples like the golden tree stands on White Hart Island, for example, where there are always animals there. So it wouldn't account for that. So, I don't know. And, I'm getting tired of things like an animal standing still for as long as it takes you to spot the animal, put the spotting scope away, get the rifle out, aim down the sights, and then hold your breath. And then it starts to move as you press the fire key, and now you've hit its intestines instead of its lungs. I'm getting sick and tired of animals walking past a whole bunch of trees, and then just before they step out of a woodland into some open area, they stop right behind the last tree so that that tree is covering their lungs and heart. That's getting annoying. I'm getting tired of... Sorry, guys. I'm getting tired of... For example, seeing a rabbit in a field, for example, so I get my binoculars out and it won't spot it because it's slightly too far away, so I get the spotting scope out, and in the time it takes me to get my spotting scope out, it has moved into a bit of tall grass and flowers, and even though the rabbit is taking up most of my screen because I'm using the highest magnification of spotting scope, and I can clearly see that it's a rabbit, the game refuses to spot it because the blades of grass are in the way. And I'm talking about blades of grass like this on the ground around me here. Let's come out of that view, actually. I'm talking this kind of stuff. It's like, I can see the rabbit. Why can't the game see the rabbit? I'm getting tired as well of animals being able to see through leaves that I can't see through. I mean, that's always been the case, but obviously... The more I hunt, the more that accumulates to be annoying. It's just on and on and on. Stuff just annoys me in the game. And the last reason, which isn't particularly important either. So I put together, and this is what I'm going to be doing in this video, as you can tell by the title of the video. I put together a naughty missions pack. And I was going to do the naughty missions to celebrate 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Of course, with gamers declining and therefore views declining, I don't think I'm going to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I didn't want those missions to go to waste. And I sort of thought, because I think they're kind of funny, I mean mildly, so I was thinking, what else could I use them for? And the only thing I can think of is the end of the Hunter on my channel. Now, my channel. So my plan was always for Black Friday sales to buy a new PC. And then I was going to start doing some proper Let's Plays and, stuff, some actual series of things. As I've said in the description of my YouTube channel, I have some ideas, but I want to wait until I've got a new PC to do that, because this one is 8.5 years old now. That's right, 8.5 years old. And while it's okay, I mean, it can certainly run all the games that I'm wanting to play. It's struggling a little bit, it's slower than it used to be, and of course I don't have the storage that I would like. So what I'm having to do at the moment is record, edit, render, and then when the video is rendered, I have to delete everything, all the recordings, to make room for more recordings in the future. Whereas what I would like to do, so for example, now that I'm not playing the Hunter anymore, I would like to have had a montage. But of course I have no footage from my previous videos on my hard drives anymore, because I don't have the space to just keep saving it and recording more. So that's one thing that I want a new PC for. Now my plan was always, in the interim, make the Hunter videos and continue, if you follow my Empyrean stuff, continue refitting my old Empyrean builds, ready for the new PC when I will most definitely be doing at least one Empyrean Let's Play, if not multiple. It just means that not doing the Hunter videos, of course that gives me more time to concentrate on the updating the Empyrean builds. Of course it does also mean slightly letting down all of you. Now of course I do want to thank everybody who has subscribed to me for the Hunter, and of course I understand completely if you are only here to watch my The Hunter videos and you're not interested in watching anything else from me. That is of course okay and understandable. For those of you who are wanting to stay and see what I do in the future, you are more than welcome, and thank you very much. Before I start the Naughty Missions pack, there are of course a few special thanks I would like to give beyond just everybody. I would like to thank Binky the Hunter for not only giving me the push at the start to kind of suggest that there was a market for me and my content, and of course treating me like a fucking rock star every time we've spoken since. Thank you, buddy. Of course I want to thank True Hunter as well for allowing me to post links to my videos on his Discord. Thank you very much. And although I highly doubt he watches my videos, I would like to thank Who Cares. Surely happiness can be found, for, of course, the wiki stuff. I know there may be some other contributors there on the wiki, but as far as I understand it, it's mostly him. So thank you to you and all the help you've given me in the game. Right, I am here on Piccabeen Bay. Let's start the naughty missions, although I want to put my clothing back on, my hat and my glasses. Okay, that's done. Righto. Let's out tab and have a look at the mission, or the first mission. I'm going to hide all of the next ones, so I'm going to be doing all of these in a single video. This is going to be a long video, especially since I've spent already about, 15 minutes blabbering on. Oh, I nearly forgot. I should say as well, these naughty missions are full of sexual innuendos. Now, if things like butt plugs offend you, or of course you are too young to be listening to these kinds of sexual innuendos and talk of butt plugs. I actually don't think any of these missions contains a butt plug, by the way. I'm just using that as an example of what, if you're offended by mentioning a butt plug, this might not be the video for you. Yes, now that that's out the way, let's look at the first mission. The first mission is oh my god, bringing home a black bull. I have to harvest a male water buffalo, which is why, of course, I am on Piccabeen Bay. So let's get started with mission 1 of my naughty missions. I'm bringing the 4570. I might need a bit more ammo, actually, thinking about it. Oh, and while I'm here, you can see the rest of my loadout. So I have a snake bite for anything quiet, I have water bottles for cooling down, some of the cores and lures that I would need. I'm not going to be too worried about hogs, because, you know, they appear on other reserves. Righto then, let's go find this black bull to take home for the missus. Okay, I found a black bull to take home to my wife. I'm not married. No, he's for me, really. Hey, no. Right. See if I can get a bit closer and take my shot. Hooray! So he was up to 265, my PB is 271. So he's not going to be anything near my personal best. Another track there. Okay. A male water buffalo, 209 for 65 gems. Right. Just want to see what that is. That's a cow. Okay. Next mission then. Mission number 2. Interracial threesome. Take 2 cocks from 2 different species. I've bracketed a pheasant cock and a wood grouse cock in the same hunt. I've bracketed those because those 2 are the ones that are possible. Although I think ptarmigan, male ptarmigans might be called cocks as well. So a ptarmigan and a wood grouse would also be possible. But those are the 2 I'm going to go for. And of course, pheasants and wood grouse only appear together on Hirschfelden, so I will see you over there. Okay, here I am on Hirschfelden to take my 2 cocks at the same time. So, plan, I've spawned, let's draw, I've spawned there, gonna go to there for the grouse, hopefully, and then I'm gonna check the fields. Assuming I haven't got the grouse at that tree stand, hopefully I will find it around here as well. Equipment. I'm bringing a 12 gauge for the burbs, snake bite for anything I need to take quietly, and a 9.3 for anything rare I might see in the distance, and of course callers and lures and stuff. Had to make some room, so no flags and no camping supplies. Oh. Do you know what? I think actually I might, instead of doing that, I might go to the tree stand. If there's nothing there, I might fast travel back to the lodge and then do that. No, that's probably better. Yeah, okay. Whatever. See you in a bit. Righto. I won't be doing everything I just said because red dot, call of the wood grouse cock already. So, yeah. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to set up for this guy. But at least he's eager. Okay. Let's get my decoy out. Oh, I missed. There are multiple. So that might mean they might not come as quickly. Giggity, 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 giggity. Fireman Sam, his engine's nice and clean. Right, sounds like they are inbound. One is that direction, the other one is coming from over there-ish. There he is. There. And up to 7-1. That's not bad. Well, of course it won't score that, but potential for new PB, I think. See? Stop behind a tree. Fuck it. Yay! I have taken my first cock. I will leave you to guess which hole I took him in. Right, now let's see if he's my personal best. $66.90 to beat. No. But that's one of them done. So into the fields we go. I'm going to go that way first. See you when I come across a pheasant. Rightio. I found my second cock. Let's go get him. Right, I'm hoping he will go to ground rather than run over the hill beside him. Behind. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention up till now. It's a bit warm in England land. It's 32 degrees-ish. Or at least that's the high for today. So, window open that I'm sat next to. You might hear some noise coming in from the outside. I apologise, but it's boiling, so we're all going to have to put up with it, I'm afraid. Okay. It looks like it's far enough away from the edge. Yeah, there you go, he's gone to ground. And I think I will take him in the air. I've just taken my second cock. In the hole that the one before didn't go in. You see, 18.8 is a bit meh. Okay, that's the end of interracial threesome. Let's see what the next mission is. Oh yes. Mission 3. She's using her favourite toy. I have to kill a rabbit as it enters a hole. Brackets, European, brackets, burrow. Close bracket, whatever. So, Val de Bois then. Let's go see if we can find rabbits on Val de Bois, see if we can find their burrows, and then I need to try and kill a rabbit as it goes into a hole. Here I am on Val de Bois then. My plan, equipment-wise, I've got everything that I had basically in the last mission, except I've dropped the rifle. That was the wrong button. I've dropped the rifle, and I've brought a tripod stand. I'm hoping I can set one up at a burrow, and then as a rabbit comes out to check it's clear, I can shoot it as it goes back in once it's seen it isn't. That's the plan. Yeah, I'm not sure how well that's going to go. So yeah, shotgun for the objective, snake bite for anything quiet. Locations then, so around here is good for rabbit burrows. Failing that, fast travel to this lodge, excuse me, and then all up here is also good for rabbit warrens. So that's the plan. Not entirely sure how I'm going to get from there to from here to there, but it seemed like a shorter walk regardless from that lodge down there. All right. So, wait a minute. Do I want to take Cisco the German pointer with me? Would make it easier to find them, and I don't think it counts towards carry capacity. Yeah, let's do that. Unless it does. I suppose I could get rid of something. Dogs. Yep, weighs nothing. Good. Okay, there we go. Got Cisco back out. Let's find some wabbits, please. Okay, Cisco's going that way rather than that way, but okay. Cisco has found me a rabbit. See what I mean? See what I mean? Looking right at it. No, can't spot it. There we go. Okay, so now then, make it flee back to its burrows. It's going that way. There's one. Meh. You're a deer, not a duck. Okay, there's one burrow here. Okay, Cisco seems to think this is the only one. So I'm going to try to set this up here, which of course it's not going to allow. Too steep. Oh, oh, come on, it will white there. There. Rightio, I'm going to tell him to stay. And I'll see if I can get a rabbit going in and out of that. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Where's it going? There's another burrow over there. No! Oh, I apologise, by the way, if you heard any wind noise on the microphone. I've been turning my fan up between recordings and then forgetting to turn it down. Alright, I'm going to move this to over there then. See you in a mo. Shit, 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 shit. Come on, run back to your hole. Go, go to your hole. Go. Thank you. Where the fuck are you going now? Oh, you're taking the piss. There are more burrows. Ugh. So I couldn't find a place for the tripod stand, so I was just lying on the ground. Ah, this is stupid! Rabbit! Where are you going? You're going off to that one. I think I got it. Maybe not. I don't know. See, normally they go in and out of the same hole, Giggity, but she seems to be quite a naughty girl and she's putting the rabbit in multiple holes. Which doesn't help me with my mission. Oh, I do think I hit it though. Yeah, body, blood. Just make sure. No dead rabbit. Rabbit, go back in the hole, please. Really? Can you unscope for fuck's sake? Oh, that might be a dead rabbit. Possibly, possibly. It's not a dead rabbit. Sure, we had quite a good example actually, going back to the moaning, of another thing that I'm tired of in this game, and that is if you scope in and you want to unscope too quickly, it refuses. Or if you want to scope in but you've just sidestepped and it refuses to scope in instead. It's infuriating. I don't know what the problem with the game engine is, but why is it sidestepping sometimes stops it from scoping in? Or just having crouched, for example, it then ignores you scoping, aiming down sights, I mean. Rabbit behind. It's going to run to that one over there. I don't know. Rabbit behind again. Okay, this time. Yeah, there we go. Just saw that trap dome appear. I think that's a dead rabbit. Let's go in the hole and see the rabbit. There's the rabbit in the hole. 2 hits, yeah. 1960 is meh. Yeah, there we go. I killed a rabbit as it went in a hole. Vibrator. Okay, mission number 4. Let's go have a look and see what that is. Mission number 4. She wants the biggest one. Harvest a female of the smallest ethical species using the largest caliber non-muzzle loading rifle, which I have calculated to be a feral hog sow weighing less than 90 kilos using a 45-70. So, logger's point then. Right, logger's point then. Of course, the 45-70. So that we can give the smallest female the biggest weapon. Of course, I have snakebite in my secondary slot. Still wearing summer mixed. I've spawned here. I'm going to do this-ish and see what we can find. Of course, my feeders are not full because I didn't think about filling them, but never mind. Let's go see what we can find. I forgot to turn my fan down again. I hope it's not too blowy. The call of the hog sow on the red dot moped. Ring diggy ding ding, bam 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 bam, wee. Okay, let's go see. So we want one that's 90 kilos or less. I have just thought, and it took this long to realise it. Picking such a small specimen from this species might say something about its age that I hadn't anticipated, and of course I don't want you to read anything into what that might mean. The mission is supposed to be just, you know, a petite woman taking a large weapon rather than anything lesser than that, shall we say, right? Just to clarify that, don't read too much into it, okay? Now, I am approaching where the red dot was, but I haven't found anywhere decent enough to call to make an ambush until about now-ish. So I think I'm going to call here and keep heading towards the tower. Maybe not amongst the rocks, though. Here, dear. There's the red dot off to my right. Actually, I better keep the rifle just in case. Oh, you've gone over there, have you? Okay. So, I'm going to do another call here then and see if I can get it closer to the tower. Commentary? Ah. There it is. No, it's not going to spot it through the binos. Are you under 90 kilos? Not even slightly. Oh well. You are a buck, and you are a hog. Alright, well I'm gonna do another blow on the hog. Call it shit. Fucking duck, see? What are you? What are you? No, you're miles too big as well. Do you know what? I'm going to call the buck. I brought the bleat caller this time, just for something different. Ah. Intestines. Yeah, yet another pit. See, this is something else again I'm tired of. When you hit, especially pigs, it always seems to be the hogs. You hit them in the front and it pretends it's an intestines shot. Oh, by the way, I wrote the missions quite a while ago. I'm not entirely sure if 90 kilos is even doable. I'm pretty sure I wrote it because it was. What are you? Say 150. Do you know what? I'm gonna cheat, and I'm just gonna take this. I'm just gonna take the smallest one. Because, like I said, I'm not even sure if if under 90 kilos is even possible. So you are 135. Oh, give me a second. I think I can find it on the wiki. Their weights. Animal weights, feral hogs. Female kilos. Apparently 167 is that the average, the highest? I was hoping for a range. Oh, known maximums. Okay, yeah. Ah, the buck, the buck. Hello. Are you any good? You look a bit average, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to bother with him then. There it is. Okay, yeah, this one here is the smallest. So I'm going to take this one. Like I said, I don't think 90 kilos is actually possible. That'll do. I mean, they're my missions. Okay, that was a 143. No, that'll do. I've decided that'll do. I don't want to spend hours walking around Loggers Point looking for a smaller sow when it might not be even possible to get one. I should really go and find this one. Yeah, and then I will see you over on the text file for the next mission. Mission 6, I think. Oh no, this is the 5th mission. Some say size doesn't matter, so this is basically the other way round of the one I've just done. Harvest a female of the largest ethical species using the smallest caliber rifle that isn't a varmint rifle, which I apparently calculated to be a Doll Sheep U weighing more than 45 with a 223. Again, I don't know if that weight is going to be possible. We will have to see. But a Doll Sheep with a 223, so that is White Rime, isn't it? Yes, I think. I was right. Doll Sheep here on White Rime Ridge. I shouldn't have doubted myself. Sometimes there are some within line of sight of where I spawn. I've spawned here. I always get pretty good luck for Doll Sheep around this tower. So I'm gonna go up there. Potentially then around that way. Possibly. Righto. So oh, there's something already. Rabbit? It's nothing. It's that there. Looks like a thing in the distance. And there's another thing in the distance that isn't actually a thing. Okay, yeah, so the biggest girl with the smallest weapon that I have. So I will see you when I find one. First Doll Sheep, but it's a ram, not a you. Or a me. Here's something else I'm tired of. Animals ignoring calls. Oh, I think it's finally responding. That was the 6th time I called it. It was originally over there, and it just walked forward, stopped a bit, walked forward, stopped a bit, walked forward, stopped a bit. Oh, red dot. The call of another ram, but it might be in a herd over there somewhere, 200 meters-ish away. I'm hoping it's coming this way, but you never know. Actually, I do know. I'm going to have to go after them, but... Moan. What? I'm sorry, what? I'm in a tower in Arctic winter clothing. There you go, there's something else I'm tired of. Bullshit for no reason. Oh, and scent spray still in time. Why the fuck did that flee? Just because. Alright, let's go see if I can find those sheep. Moan. I've had to start a new hunt because I ran out of time last night. I have had a very nice comment on one of my videos today by someone called Wodan, or maybe Vodden, depending on where in the world they are from, who very kindly says, among other things, one of the few creators that keeps uploading. Well, this is awkward. Well, thank you for the kind words, Woden. Kind words, word and words, and I apologise for that being badly timed. But never mind. It happens. Righto. Yeah, so I didn't find any ewes last night. The last ram I heard calling up here was a solo shit-scoring ram, which is a shame. Wasn't in a herd. So, let's see if my luck improves today. Okay, on the red dot, rings dissipating, the call of a doll sheep view. Oh shit. Range is about, oh, there. Wait, 45 to 60. That's perfect. It needs to be over 45 and it is. Yeah, she's wounded. I'd hit her. Oh, there are more. Possibly. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to dot with the binos where I had shot that ewe. Oh, found the blood. Follow the blood. Aha! There we are. Let's get the spot. Check its weight. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake. So, the game heard me complain yesterday about the fact that sometimes an animal will be standing still and then as you fire it starts walking. Well, that time it started walking, so I fired in front of it and it stopped. Only took one step, and I hit it in the neck. Of course, that would be pretty fatal to an actual animal, but in this, of course, it's still going to keep running for another hour. Moan. Yes, okay. Shoot dead. And over 45, I clearly... Okay. Not sure that's accurate, but alright. I mean, she was sort of angled away, so maybe... Dunno. Yeah, so yeah, I obviously picked a good weight for that mission. Righto, let's go see what the next one is. Mission 6. Okay, mission 6 is getting tail like Grandad. Harvest either a white-tailed doe or a black-tailed doe using a 303 Lee Enfield with iron sights. So I think I'm going to go do that on White Hart Island. Yeah. Alright, I will see you over there. Here I am then on White Hart Island. I have spawned at the South Lodge and I'm going to try to get I think it's whitetails down here, pretty sure it is. Try and get the doe down here. I am in full summer forest camo. Can we get into a forest? Are you going to light up green at all at any point? There we go. Of course I have the 303 for the mission. A snake bite. Again, anything I might need to take out quietly. And just in case I see a rare deer off in the distance, I have the 9.3 again. Now I'm actually quite surprised that we haven't already had the call of a doe, because they do quite often call when you're at that lodge. Righto, I'll bring you back when I find one. Okay, found one, red dot, dissipating rings on the hunter mate. Might as well use the tower. Okay, so she actually walked past here. That's her track dome there. Which means she's moving away, so I'm going to have to call here to try and get it to turn around. Now I do also have the wee spray, so I'm going to go put that down next to the tower, closer. Do you know what? Am I even going to need the tower? I might be able to get it just crossing the road, to be honest. Oh, that's it there, moving behind that tree. Bush. Shrubbery. There she is. Oh, this is probably another mission where you shouldn't really think too hard about what it is entailing. So obviously it's a World War II weapon, and the British weapon from World War II. Since I is British, if my grandfather had have fought in the war, I more technically fought as a army soldier, he probably would have used the 303 Lee Enfield blah de blah. Of course, getting tail means to have sex, and you wouldn't really been using the rifle to have sex. You would have been using it to fight the enemy. So yeah, best not to think too hard about it. It's just, you know, grandfather might have got some tail, and he might have used the rifle fighting in the war, basically. Don't mention the war. Okay, I'm hearing her footsteps. Won't be long now. There she is. Hooray! I got me some tail like my granddad did, or something. Okay, next mission then, mission number 7. Let's go see what it is. And mission number 7 is getting tail like Grandad's granddad. So his granddad, which of course is a whitetail or a blacktail doe using a 50 caplock muzzle loader. Alright, because obviously Grandad's granddad is older than Grandad, and a black powder rifle is older than a 303, is kind of the logic there. So, what I'm going to do is fast travel up to the North Lodge and try and get a blacktail up here in the north. Now look at that. I'm bringing an extra 10 just in case, but I have a... Wimpo has only got one ball of 50 caliber for the rifle, but the joke is he's only got one ball. Okay, right, let's see if we can find a blacktail doe then. Red dot on the hunter, mate. A doe. Ignore him, he's not important. He got bowed. And as the title of the mission says, I'm here to get tail like Grandad's granddad, not get strudel like him. So I'm going to go renew the call and the spray to try and bring this doe over. Obviously while I pick up the buck. Again, apologies for any noises coming in through the window. Warm in England land, window is open and I'm sat next to it. You are rubbish. I was expecting you to be not very good anyway, but that was quite rubbish. Right, so hopefully she's on her way. Actually, I might go a bit closer and call again. Yeah. So she has come into range, so she's definitely walking this-ish direction-ish. Because she wasn't in range when I bowed, or until I bowed the buck. There she is. And that is her. She has moved. Close enough. Right, back to the tower. Well, as you can see, she has arrived. Make ready! Present! Just for fun, I'm doing the old orders and stuff. Fire! Dead. Dead. Hey, dead. Dead, no. Dead, dead. Okay. I got tail like Grandad's granddad. How was the shot? Devastating. What's the score? Nothing. Okay, let's go have a look what mission number 8 is. And mission number 8 is getting tail like caveman's granddad. Another one where please don't think about it too much. So, a white-tailed doe or a black-tailed doe using a long bow. I don't know exactly when longbows would have been invented, whether any cavemen would have used a longbow, don't know, but fuck it don't matter, do it. Now, I haven't gone to the golden tree stand yet, because I'm saving it for now. So, I'm going to fast travel down to here, go to the golden tree stand, and I'm planning to use the golden tree stand for the longbow shot. I'm very, very rusty with a longbow. That's why I'm using the golden tree stand for it, because I can come right under the tree stand. And do you know what? A new hunt might actually be more beneficial. Yeah. So yeah, they can come right under the tree stand and I don't really have to aim very much. Right, I'll see you when I get there and something comes along. I'm in a slight bit of a pickle. So, Buck there, he looks fairly decent, but I haven't been able to get a spot on it. There we go. And there is a doe. But I haven't seen the doe yet. I've heard it, and I can hear it walking. There's one. There's multiple. Okay. So I'm hoping one of these does will get close enough that I can bow it. So the one to my 12 o'clock is in a bit of a dip. Okay. No! There! You're closer. You'll do. Wrong bow. Quickly. Alright. I hit her and it looked like a fairly decent shot. Okay, that could have been worse. It could have just said body because I hit it in the leg. Okay, let's wait for her to die. Hey, found her. I got tail like caveman's granddad. Waiting for the score. 0, innit? Wrong button. Okay, let's go find out what the 9th mission is. Okay, mission 9 is more pussy than I can shake my stick at. Harvest 2 puma, 2 bobcat, and 2 Eurasian lynx using only rifles. Okay, let's do puma first. Puma, I'm gonna go off to Timber Gold Trails. I will see you there. Here I am then on Timber Gold. Plan, as usual, I'm going to do my run towards the tent for 300 meters, then fast travel to it, see if there's a puma around here, and then I'm going to go into the tunnel there, which of course comes out here, where there may be bobcat around here-ish. Then it'll be in that tunnel if I still haven't got one, which comes out here, and then it'll be there, in case I haven't got one yet. And of course, because we all know I need 2, and so I would have only found 1 by here, I will then need to go all the way up to here to find the 2nd, or potentially even the 1st moan. That's the plan for the pumas. Oh, that's the plan on the map at least. Equipment, I'm bringing the 9.3 again that was in my pocket but now isn't. Snakebite for anything quiet. And of course the lures and sprays and stuff that I might need for the puma. I should also say, more pussy than I can shake my stick at. The stick, of course, is my rifle. This is my rifle, this is my gun, this one's for killing, this one's for fun. Oh, okay. And there's footsteps around me. Do you know what? I didn't see where that was. Oh, kind of close-ish. Right, there. I'm going to crawl to this ground blind because I think I have some big old sheep round me. Oh, clothes. I didn't mention what clothes I was wearing. I'm wearing a mix of fall forest and alpine for up here in the mountains of Timber Gold. How far away is that? Okay, quite. Okay, I'm going to head that way, closer. What is the range? I can never remember the range of the sprays. 150? 150, yeah. So it's just out of range. Probably. I mean, it's potentially closer, but I don't think so. So I need to risk spooking the sheep. Alright. I'll bring you back in a mo. Hopefully. Okay. Urine spray and a spinny decoy there. I'm going to try to, for the first time ever, use the... It's not quite a tower, is it? But it's... I mean, it's not a hunting tower, but it is a tower of some description. Some part of this mine. Hopefully I can get in there before the cat comes along. Okie dokie, made it up into the tower. There's the spinny. Pretty decent view. Good. Alright, so hopefully I haven't spooked it trying to get to where the spinny is. I crawled into the tower. So yeah, hopefully I'll bring you back in a mo when the cat gets here. The cat's here. I didn't have long to wait at all. Really? Okay. Oh, I had to take a snapshot because I was thinking it would know that the spinny decoy is artificial and would flee, but actually I now think I'm thinking about the e-callers. But never mind, it worked, so, you know, fuck it. Let's go get my first pussy that I shook my stick at, apparently. Righto. That looks like a pretty nice pussy. 15.1. Actually not the greatest, but also not terrible at all. Highest is 16, my PB is 15.75. So a pretty good cat. Thank you, pussy! Okay. Righto, I will go take the tunnel, as I said earlier. Let's clear the red dot. So I'll see you further north when I come across another cat. Right, the call of a puma on the red dot. So, I'm far enough away from everything else now where I can put down an e-caller. So I think what I'm going to do is pop this down here. Come on. Oh, I'm hearing fucking sheep. I'm going to put the e-caller over here next to me. That way it gets to the spinner first, is the idea. I can't see the spinner. I can see the spinner. Okay. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Get the spot. Get the spot. Hooray! Alright, there we go. Any good? No. Never mind. Well, that's 2 puma pussies that I've shook my stick at. Bobcat, Loggers Point. I will see you there. Here I am then on Loggers Point to get the second flavour of pussy cat. I have already heard a meow. Not an ideable call, but it came from roughly that-ish way. As I'm stood here looking at the tent, it came from my right ear speaker thing. Ear cup, headphone cup. Right. 223 for the cat. As you can see, there's 1 round left in this clip, and then I've got a second box. I'm bringing a 9.3 again if in case of a rare in a distance, and snakebite for quiet, and of course callers that I might need. Oh, and clothing, I'm in a mix of summer field and summer forest. My plan was going to be go to that tower, of course, up to that tree stand, down to down to that one that I'm not pointing at, then down to that one, down to that one, and then hopefully I would have got it by then. If not, I was going to do it again, but we'll see how that goes. However, with this meow, I'm not entirely sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I think I'm going to lie up on that hill that I'm now pointing at with my finger there, and use some, well, I mean obviously do the spray first, then go up to that hill, but I'm going to spray in the sort of open area where I'm now pointing, sort of there-ish. I think I just heard another meow in that direction. It's possible it's the same one? Change of plan. I'm still going to spray here-ish, but I'm actually going to go up there, because then I'm closer to the tower and the setup and the stuff. So, wee-wee. Do you know what? Yeah, I might as well. Sometimes it works. On the cats. Righto. I don't know if I left in the editing at this point. The call of that buck. There. So it's not that buck. There is a buck and it's prancing around, so there's a cat in the area as well. It scared the shit out of me when that thing came prancing over. Obviously I wasn't recording at the time. Is that it there? It is. Ha-ha! The first of the second flavour of pussy. That deer is still running around in circles over there, or it was until I scoped in and now it isn't anymore. Okay. So, how far are you? Okay, so 3... Yeah, so actually the tower would still be okay for cats that are roughly... Oh, is it 330, I think? So... no. No. So, well, okay. So actually, anything north of that line-ish is still going to be okay. Blood? No. Any good? No. Okay. Right, I'm going to try the tower. Hopefully I will either see you there when something comes along, or... Oh yeah. Or when I get to the other places. Over there. I'm in the tower. Quick update time. Bowed a couple of hogs. Nothing particularly important. There's one sleeping over there in case you're wondering what that is. I just heard a meow, but it was really faint. I couldn't tell which direction it was coming from. Now the second meow that I was talking about just now, which could be the same meow I just heard. So as I'm walking from where I took the shot from there up to the tower, I find another bobcat track here heading this-ish way. So based on where it would have been about there, I would have thought, from the meow, and then the shot would have caused it to run that way. So I would have thought it would be over by the barn, which is obviously too far for the caller. But I would have thought it would also have been too far to hear its meow. Are you any good? Not really. Yeah, so, yeah, quick update. I found, so I heard a meow, can't see anything. Oh, there's a whole fuck ton of pheasant. There's, I mean, I thought there was only like 4 or 5, but they just seem to keep coming from somewhere. I think there's 2 flocks. I think there's one over there and one there, but whatever. Okay, a new hunt, a new day. I ran out of time last night, so quick story time. I think I had mentioned on a recording I heard a meow coming from over here-ish while I was in the tower. So I had bowed down here by the hog feeder a pheasant cock that was walking past. And I decided to go and pick it up, and there was a hen right next to it. It was facing that way. So I whistled for it to fly away, because it was going to fly away anyway. It was literally sat on the cock. So, I whistled. It flew that way. 2 hens that were in this direction flew that way. And then flew again. Like they do. They land, they take like 2 or 3 steps. They take off again for another 10 or 20 meters. After that, I didn't hear a single peep from the cat, and I went looking for it, and I didn't find it. I couldn't find a single track anywhere, so I don't actually know where it was. I mean, was it here, or was it over there, or was it there, or you know? It's like I couldn't. Long story short, I couldn't find it. It took me so long not to find it that by the time I went to here and then to here, I ran out of time there, and. So now here I am again the next day starting a new one. However, this track dome in front of me is a cat from less than an hour ago. Summit walking next to me, and there's a thing there. That's a yote and it's looking at me. Anyway, yeah, so track of a cat heading towards the tower, less than an hour old. There, see? Although now it's heading that way, so who knows. Okay, I'm in the tower. Spot, thank you. I'm hearing multiple meows coming from over there somewhere. I did a urine spray on my way over. The feet steps I could hear next to me was another one of those, a white-tailed doe. And I should have made this a bit more clearer. So I took so long over here looking for the cat that I didn't find that I then went to here and couldn't go any further because I ran out of time. I didn't say, and although it's probably obvious, but I want to clarify, I didn't find any cats over there either. Right, so the caller is on, the spinny is down. Let's see if whatever's making any noise over there will come over. Well, that's kind of funny. Oh, unless it was that. I heard a meow in that direction again, and I turned and looked, and I thought I saw something orange moving right where my crosshairs are. And then just as I started to talk, that pheasant walked out from exactly that spot. Grr. But there is another meow again in that direction. Same as last night. Right, the red dot ahead of me, the roar of a bobcat. Now it looks like it is beyond 220 meter range of the e-caller. So I'm going to try and get to about 20 meters closer. So I'm about 150 meters away from my red dot and do a spray. The other two red dots, you can ignore them. The one over there is... Did I show? I think I did, didn't I? Did I? The coyote was crossing the road further along. Well, it was attracted to the spinner. So I bowed it, and that's where it ran and died. Or ran to and died. And the one over in the... that direction, to the left. On my way over, I also bowed because it was near to the tree stand. No, the tower. A buck, a white-tailed buck. Okay, I am close enough. Spray. I'm going to do a squeak as well. Right, back to the tower, turn the e-caller back on. Okay, plan worked. Eyes on my second bobcat. Slight dilemma though. This guy's inbound. Now, there's a very, very slim chance he's going to be my new PB. Slim, because my PB is 197.9, and as you can tell, there's only 2.1 above that before the top of the estimated score. My plan was to bow him while I was waiting for the cat, but the cat is already inbound. And I'm bowing him really for the gems more than anything else. See, I think that doe is going to be a problem. I think I'm going to bow that buck. That doe is going to run straight at that bobcat. Okay. Okay. Oh! Where did it go? There. Fuck. Flinched. I flinched. Oh my god, I suck. To the left of it, to the right of it, to the left of it. Okay, well. Oh, I'm promoted! So I think I bowed him over there. I'm not seeing any blood. Okay. All that ammo wasted on another cat. My god. Yeah, it was too far to the left. I adjusted to the right, fired, and it was too far to the right. Right, there we go. Let's just have a look at its score. 8.4. Not too bad. Right, I'm going to go around picking up all this flotsam and jetsam that I now am flying around all over the place. Yeah, and I'll see you over on Hemmeldale for the third flavour of pussy. Here I am then on Hemmeldale for the third flavour of Pussycat, the Eurasian Lynx. I'm going to fast travel to the tent over here, and I'm going to do there and there, where there are already e-callers. And then I'm going to head up this way. Ooh. So there can sometimes be links over here. It's quite a long walk though. Maybe by then I can fast travel to the tent. But I would like to do that before I then end up having to go up here and then up to there. I mean, hopefully that was a shit arrowhead. Hopefully I would have found 2 links before all of that, but we'll see how it goes. Equipment, of course I am dressed all in winter forest. I've decided not to bring the 223 this time, so I'm bringing the trusty old 243 instead. And of course, bow. I should swap it out for a winter one, really. Right, and of course, callers and lures and stuff. I'm actually thinking it might be worth bringing along an e-caller, but it's a cost of 1 whole cap unit, and those only come to 75. Yeah. Oh dear. So I think I'm going to forego the spinny and just... So I'm sort of tempted to leave one of the callers behind, like the moose or something, but you know for a fact, whichever one of these I leave behind will be the biggest scoring piebald you have ever seen. So yeah, it's going to have to be the spinny. Yeah, and I can only fit 1 flag in my pocket, so there's no point. I don't know if... I was going to explain why I carry flags, but I'm sure some of you see me... What am I doing? I can fast travel. Do you know what? I'm going to fast travel prone, although I... Why? Okay. I'm going to fast travel prone, but I don't know if you stay prone when you fast travel. No, you don't. A row and some ptarmigan. Okay, so I'm heading over there. I'll see you when I come across the 3rd pussy. Or 5th, technically, but you know what I mean, the 3rd type. Why isn't the red dot on the hunter, mate? Oh well. Quick update. I've been here at this tower for a little while now. With the caller on. No cats. There's a bear down there that's outside of bow range that I can't get. And... oh, in fact, we can just see him coming over the hill there. The call of a reindeer bull, so I've called it over. It doesn't look brilliant, unless that's a cow. Anyway, I thought I'd bring you back just to say that. Okay, red dot, call of a lynx. So, no cats here, as I said. Nothing here. Nothing here, nothing in between them. Fast travelled here, nothing there. So I walked this direction just because on the Wiki's map it puts all the animal icons to the west of those little ponds there. And then I heard a meow from somewhere, no idea where, so I just had to carry on walking, and then I get that roar. So, I need to get to within 150 meters of it to put down the urine spray, because obviously I'm too close to that e-caller to put the other one down that I'm carrying. So, I'm going to go do that, and I'll bring you back when the cat gets here. Hopefully. Okay, didn't need to do any of that. I can see it. One dead lynx. Right. So, I said I was going to go to that tree stand. I'm not going to, because they don't actually appear up there. It's just I was like, oh, these three are together. Draw arrows. So once I got this guy, that double tree stand at that orange flag there is actually far enough away from where I just took that shot that anything there is not going to be spooked or even rendered. So after I get this cat, I'm going to go to there. Should I clear all of my drawings? Why not? To there, then there, then there, and actually, if I haven't got it by then, I was thinking about going over here, but I think what I might do instead is start a new hunt and just spawn at that tent and do the same again. Of course, you know there were 6 in the area, and you know, and I just took this shot and scared the other 5 away. And if I just stuck around, I would probably find them. Although, you know... Oh! Funny enough, look! New trail found, and that is clearly cat paw prints. So there you go, that's my next target then. Yep, definitely. Any good at 10.2? I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, over 10-ish. 130 gems is very nice for ammo. Righto. Yeah, I'm going to follow this track then. Where's it gone? There, right. And hopefully I will see you in a bit. Okay, I've been following its tracks. I found where it was when I fired, and I've been... This is the second fleeing track now. And look where it's look where it's fleeing past. Where I've started. Swear word. But it might mean I could use the tree stand. It probably won't mean I can use the e-caller I'm carrying, but yeah, update. Oh, I was just about to stop recording. Meow. There was a meow. Camo here is good. Visibility is good. Oh! Right by the tree stand. So I don't think I'm going to get to the tree stand. Perfect. Okay, so distance to that dot is, yeah. So I'm going to spray up where my pinky finger, no, my index finger is pointing. It's funny how pinky and pointy, no, pointing and finger got mixed up and became pinky, which is also the name of a finger. But yeah, I'm pointing there. Spray there, go back to where I was. Get bummed by that bear. If you run towards the cat, I will be pissed. It didn't run towards the cat. I don't need to be pissed. Moose antler there. Right. Spray. I'm probably not going to need to dot the bear, but I'm going to do it anyway just in case. Right. I will see you when the pussy gets here. Eyes on the pussy, I'm going to need to make this quick, because walking in from the right hand side is a roe deer, and the path of the roe deer is going to take it in between me and the lynx, and it's going to be closer to me, it's going to see me, run towards the lynx. So I gotta be quick. So where's the cat? There. Oh my god! 2? So much for being quick. Oh, of course. Well, the closest one looks bigger. 10 to 30. Let's just check. You can hear the roe deer walking now. Yeah, okay. And off it runs. See it running? No. Hear it running. Oh, there it goes. So, yeah, I think that might have been its track. It was coming from that way, and I was like, shit. Okay. Oh, one thing I've been meaning to mention, and I keep forgetting, with the cats. So, when I originally wrote this More Pussy Than I Can Shake a Stick At mission, I originally put down 5 of each cat. Well, I'm so fucking grateful that I changed that, because, I mean, 2 of each cat has taken me what is basically, well, nearly 3 evenings. Oh, well. But there we go, I've done it. So let's pick this up, and then it's the last mission. Right, so that bear wasn't any good. 6.5, you're no good either. Oh, in case you care, the reindeer earlier on was missing all 4 of its lower palms, and it scored 462. The white-tailed buck on Logger's Point was 169.9, just in case you're curious. Okay, let's go see what mission 10 is, the last mission. I mean, I already know what it is, but I mean, show you, you know. Right, and the last mission is going to be finishing on the face of a hot fox. So I need to kill a female fox on Bushrangers Run. That's what makes the fox hot, because, you know, desert, hot place. With a big load, 16 gauge, to the face. I will see you over on BRR. Here I am then, on Bushrangers Run. I'm making a small change to the mission. It's supposed to be a big load, and I wrote 16 gauge, but 10 gauge is the biggest, so I'm bringing 10 gauge for the bigger load. Yarp. Oh shit, water bottles. So, plan. I've spawned there. I'm gonna try at that tripod stand, because there's quite often foxes around there. I'm going to go this way and probably over to there, and then up to that one, and then I'm going to do something like that, and then that. Hopefully it won't take any of that, but hopefully I can get one down here, because you know how often, you probably know how often from watching my videos, I'll get a fox call as I'm leaving this lodge, but there you go. Oh, funny enough, there's the tripod stand there. That is my first destination. Oh, water bottles. Alright, I'll see you over there, hopefully. Or at the next place if there's no foxes there. Okay. Following tracks of a female. And then right next to the tripod stand over there, another female call. Now, there were 2 males over here, and I did think about being inclusive and, you know, finishing on their faces, but I decided to wait for a female because I wanted to be true to myself or something. Okay, so I think I'm going to lie down on these rocks rocks and call it over. So it'll be coming from that direction. Maybe these rocks aren't such a good idea after all. Up there, maybe. Well, that's disappointing. My date whose face I plan to finish on tonight is a no-show. So I think I'm going to try to get to the tripod stand, because there is a spinny decoy there. I'm guessing as I was coming up here it saw me because it was going southwest-ish, saw me and fled. Which, to be honest, is quite likely from any of my dates. Right, what? Oh. Alright, I'll bring you back hopefully soon or sooner. Hot Fox inbound. Are you the right flavour? Yes, you are. There she is. Just checking around for any others. Looks like she's going for the spinner, so I'm just going to take her there. Bang! Splattered her in the face. Here it is. Stuff. Right, let's make sure headshots. What? Oh, yeah. Network. Well, neck bone 1, neck bone 2. I don't know. No, I don't think I'm going to count that. Alright. Although, yeah, I'm out of time again tonight as well, so I'll have to come back and start a new hunt tomorrow. Those bloody Eurasian links over on Hemmeldale slowed me down. A new day, a new hunt. I have spawned at this tent here. I'm going to go, excuse me, I'm drawing, not clicking. I'm going to go to this tripod stand, then I'm going to fast travel to this tent, where I'm going to do that tripod stand, and then up to that one. Now usually, certainly up here is good for foxes. There's usually a couple round here, not quite as many as there, but then that's obviously a slightly bigger area. That's a tripod stand over there and one over here, rather than just one there, but you know, blah 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 blah. Okay, let's see if we can finally get this hot fox in the face. Right, I mean, as you can see on the Huntmate, I started at 9, so I haven't been here for long, but haven't seen anything, haven't heard anything, haven't found a footprint at all, and I don't just mean a fox's, nothing. Oh, there's a couple of other things, moan time, that I'm tired of with the game. The first is sometimes when you get into a piece of equipment like this, the frames just fall off a fucking cliff. Now, as I said earlier in the video, this machine was built 8.5 years ago, but it was built to play Star Citizen. So the fact that it can't handle the Hunter when I'm in a tripod stand or a tree stand or something is a bit ridiculous. So I'm guessing there's some memory leak in the game, programming or whatever, I don't know. On top of that, there's also an annoying thing that keeps happening, and you'll often hear me shouting, move or turn or something, because I'll scope in and I'll see something to the left and it just won't go. It's like I'm fighting against something. Yeah, or to the right, obviously. It's not always to the left, but anyway, I thought I'd start recording because I'm going to do the fast travel, just in case I get a call as soon as I arrive. Like that, for example. Okay. So I'm going to do a... Oh. I don't have a spinny on me, do I? No, it's fine. Either way, she'll run up to here. Now, it does mean I'm going to have to take it from standing in the ground blind, but that's okay. I would prefer it not to be, but, you know. Do you know what? I wish I had red dotted where that core came from. Because now I can't remember whether it came from the north or south. I'm just hoping I can see it inbound, you know. Aha! There you are. In the face. Do you know what I think? I think that was neck again. I think that was neck again. Ah. Oh, head, skull, head and skull. Oh. I'm counting it. Fuck it. He's a hot fox as well. And that was in the face-ish. I mean, head and skull I'm definitely counting. That's it. It's done. Counted. Whatever. Okay. So there we go. That'll be the end of the video. So again, thank you to everyone who has subscribed and watched my shit over the 2 and a bit years I've been doing this for. Rabbit. Yeah, I do appreciate it, and I apologise for any feelings of betrayal. I mean, I can't imagine, but just in case, I will apologise anyway. That's quite a big rabbit, isn't it? Turn! See, that's what I'm fucking talking about, and now it's gone. Yeah. Moan. Yes, so thank you to everyone. I hope you've enjoyed it all, and I especially hope you've enjoyed all the sexual innuendos in this one. So, thank you again. Even though I've said thank you 16 times, but thank you again, and goodbye.